All right, buckle in. We are about to begin our weekly episode of Photoshop Review. Every week, your Connor poses a Photoshop prompt in the Discord. Many very talented people collude and create their own Photoshop renditions. I love it. Allow me to show you. This is it right here. I wish I could exactly remember the context of me doing this. Why do I do anything? You know, Logan grippers indeed. Why do I do it? Who's to say? Yeah, I do look like the maid that has literally no idea what I'm doing. We dive in. And why aren't you in uniform? The fact that both of them are me is terrifying. Who is this? SpongeBob? I've seen like every SpongeBob episode. What is this? This is when Squidward was living with SpongeBob? Is this me as Squidward? Wait, can I show the video? I think this would be good context.
And why aren't you in uniform? It's about time you got here.
Here you go, Your Majesty.
Okay, perfect. That's all we needed. Basically identical. The maid outfit, on point. On point. I will say Frisco. Incredible. Oh. I look so happy to be here. Both of me. Both of me. Oh, nay. That's me as a horse. Oh, nay, Henry. This pose is me actually doing the bend and snap. Very H.H. Holmes time period? Yes, I would agree. But no, this is incredible. Michaela, so well done. I'm just happy to be here. I'll take him wherever he wants to go. No! Michaela, this is terrifying. This is cute, though. Wait, I'm sort of slaying down here. This, on the other hand, could go. This didn't need to happen. I will say your Photoshop work up here and down here, impeccable. Okay, it looks like it's real, but also it looks like someone's really, really ugly. Does that make sense? But yeah, thank you for putting my name here. I deserve my credit. All right, beautiful work. I have ball sack chin. I am Italian. She purple. Michaela popped off this week. This is another Michaela. Snap your asses. If you're not Italian, half you are gone. Out. You crumble. The bend and snap. That's where I practiced. How do I get this photo as my background? All of the photos that you find here are available in their original form in the Discord. I'm putting together the Logan cinematic universe. I'm honored. Our weekly Pokemon rendition. Okay, every week McCain's creates an incredible, very detailed Pokemon card based on the Photoshop prompt. We need to dive in because there's so much context here too. Kangaskholio, beautiful, based on Kangaskhan or whatever. I don't know. 101 HP, water type, totally fine. Not a furry Pokemon. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but not a furry Pokemon. Height 5'11". Thank you, McCain's. This is a very tiny Pokemon. Just a little guy. Very little guy. Somehow incredibly dense. I am 120 pounds. So my first power, donut sit. I've clarified the context of this a little bit. Yep, you may have noticed the pup mask. We're gonna get into that. A long time ago, we put a kiddie pool in my living room. Yes, And during that stream, there was Italian Boy 101, who is a celebrity among this community. Now I'm pretty sure banned. But kept saying, sit on the donut, sit on the donut. It's hotter if you get on the water. Let me be very clear that donut sit doesn't do any damage, and go under the water only does 10 damage. Okay, we're gonna zoom in here, but you know what? Let's zoom in here right now. I don't know where to start, if I'm being entirely honest with you. We're using hands as my ears. And then there's a pup mask as my mask. Sorry, we really need to enhance. Enhance. Oh. There's also ears for the Joey, the mini Kangaskholio. It also looks like I'm like grabbing my mask. Not that it's a mask. I'm not sure what the tail is. It does look like my skin. Is the tail an arm? It's an arm with the hand off. Okay. So, these are in fact my legs. The knees are where it ends. And then we're using my arm as like the bottom part of the kangaroo leg. And then my hands as the paws. The weakness, donut. Resistance, Italian 07. Retreat, water type. Does a mod want to take care of that mod check? OMG, Kangaskholio is so hot. Seeing this Pokemon in the wild, you will want to come over and join the party. Kangaskholio prefers to keep dry, but it would be hotter if we got wet. Come on, have fun. This is so good. And terrifying. Let me be very clear. McCain's, you know what? You do not have to apologize. This was made by our very own encrypted bit. You can see a very perplexed Loganolio. This was Betty. Betty was the maid for Wilson in Bendy and the Dark Revival, of which we just finished. Betty was actually pretty cool. But Bit turned me into Betty somehow in this like sepia filter looking thing. Do you think you could pop around to the farmer's market back in town and find me a few ingredients? I was actually quite upset with Betty at the time. It was pretty annoying. Would you make us do a fetch quest right at the end? No, I would not. I would not do that. This is beautiful. She said words. Did she say words? Undo. I want to warm you up to this one. It's not blood. I want to be very clear and actually sort of like just be very straightforward with you. What you're about to see is not blood. It's Gatorade. Just putting that out there. Okay. This is neither blood nor pee. This is Gatorade. In this scenario that I went through entirely, I told the whole story very recently. I was in bed. I was drunk. I brought red Gatorade to bed with me because, you know, you're supposed to stay hydrated. And in the middle of the night, I spilled Gatorade. And I had to explain to the person in bed that it was not piss, it was Gatorade. Not an easy thing to do. So that's a very succinct context to this terrifying image. There's a couple of very important things here. There's the shake weight here. I don't know if this was the intention here, but this is the pod that is attached to the vibrating bed. That is what the bed vibrating thing looks like. And here's the Gatorade. To be very clear, this is Gatorade. This image is terrifying and haunting, and I can't look at it for too much longer. Perma, how could you do this? Oh, I could do this. You know, in another life, I am in fact a stripper. Okay. I'm really like revealing a lot down here. I'm showing chest. I have cleavage. And here I'm doing my thing. Look at this distinguished gentleman over here, who presumably gave all of these singles. But this is beautiful. This is by the incredible now engaged Tony. Logan doing the GTA stripper walk. A great clarification. This background is from GTA. This is stunning. This is great. Thank you so much, Tony. Steven, who am I here? Am I the teacup? I could use a couple more pixels. I'm the feather duster. I look just like him. That's me. Identical. Also, I think he'd be like a generous lover. He really light a flame underneath my ass. Ayy. Lumiere brings the heat. Steven, this is stunning. This is great. Oh no. No. Jet, what have you done? Oh no. I was only looking at this one. You're gonna want to enhance this one? I don't know if I want to. Gosh darn, I love playing with my American Himbo dolls. Shall we start at the top? I like my blush though. I look terrifying. You design American Himbo doll clothes for your 9 to 5? Katie, dress me up like an American Girl doll or something? Also, did you need to like black out the eyes of the other ones? Yup, maximum effects, Samantha. What did you do to this one? What happened to my eyes? Are they the doll eyes? Put back on my face? That one looks like it's named Beth. I support that. This one's named Beth. This is art. You know what? Art isn't always supposed to be pleasant. Oh no. Jet, I should not have scrolled down further. What's up with my tootsies? Yep, the little doll shoes. And then I didn't even see this one down here. Logan and Mary Jane's for the win. This one's cute. Let's scroll to the right a little bit. I'm just parts now. I was just parts to begin with. Who am I kidding? All right. Jet, please. You terrify me. After a harrowing escape from Lady Loganolio's castle, you think you find reprieve in a cabin nestled high in the mountainside, next to a serene cascade, only to discover Loganolio, Beneviento, and the twisted doll, Logie, wait for you inside. I look cute here, right? I'm also disassembled here. This one's terrifying. Oh my god. That's scary. Having like the segments of my arms torn apart and then connected by wires. How do we get this modded into RE8? I think that's a stretch. But this is very good. Oh my god. This is something to marvel at. No, Mr. Olio, no here. Connor, I didn't see this episode of Family Guy, so I don't have this in my knowledge. That's terrifying. This is, you know what, awe-inspiring. It's the recurring maid. It's Consuela. What are we looking at? What did you do? No, this is... These aren't even my feet. No toes. I think it's been like blurred over. Thank you, Connor. Connor has protected my identity, as in my feet, my toes. Connor, I don't think is here right now, thankfully. Thank you for this tragedy. Oh no. Okay. I guess I'm glad that we looked at it. So we are referencing the feet in the prior one and created an absolute monster. The thumbs have evolved. I look very stocky here. I look very square. I don't know what you did to me, McCain's. Yep. You're going to dream about this tonight. We'll zoom in on this one. Thank you for recoloring my whole dress. Oops, I think I dropped something. So you bend and snap. Who made this? Frickin' Connor. What happened to my feet? Did you just rip like a sock moment? They didn't have feet? No, we covered them up. These are my socks. I don't know where you pulled these from, but these are my socks that I wore somewhere else. Look up. Oh. Whose legs are these? Yeah, this week was terrifying. So a little context. We just played Bendy and the Dark Revival, and we put together like a music box that was meant to distract some of the enemies. Really all you need. But that's where this has gone. This is terrifying. This will haunt me. This will be in my nightmares. This is art by the highest of standards. Connor really did something beautiful here. The thumbnail could have been different. It looks like I'm picking something. Ah! Why do I do the things I do? I don't know, Connor, but I'm glad you did it. Glad you did it. Himbo's super amazing, super legit maid service. Your house could be as clean as my hands. No refunds, not a scam. All-Star, I should get this out there. I mean, I don't want to actually do the maid service, but maybe I could make some money. I feel like they don't need to see that my hands are stinky. All-Star, this is amazing. You took it straight from Paint, and I love it so much more for it. No. Ash, you put my tattoos in here. I'm Lil Pope. I'm Little Lo Peep. I didn't see this one at all. This one's cool. I like this one. Himbo Peep. There's the face. Also, like my neck. You had 10 minutes in a dream. It looked like it took so much longer. Ash, incredible. The attention to detail. Put it on your Tinder next to the one where I'm holding a fish. Oh no. Stefanta! Stefanta! My hair. The lighting of this moment looks like I was actually here. I look stunning. The amount of work to edit out the huge blue dress. Wait, you're so right. How did you do that? Stefanta! Thank you. Incredible. Yeah, where did the other person go? That is Richard Madden. That is, in fact, him. You can't even see the glass slippers already on the feet. Maybe they are. Maybe they are. Oh, we have a late submission, too. Okay. We have one late submission from the one and only Spunky. I'm very focused on my routine, please. I'm a professional, and thank you for complimenting my legs. It's incredible. Spunky, beautiful work. And yes, that wraps up our Photoshop review. Thank you, everyone, for your incredible work. Connor, thank you for the original Photoshop prompt. And everyone, thank you for your submissions, for your ideas, for being here.